and welcome to another Top 5 Wednesday, and this week's topic was top 5 books that made you cry. So let's get started. So first I'll talk about one that I don't have a physical copy of with me, and that is Making Faces by Amy Harmon. I read this in like February, I think, maybe March. I don't remember. And I reviewed it in like, I think it was a New Adult Review mashup around that time, and I cried for basically like the last 100 pages of this book. It just, they were like sad tears, happy tears, oh my god tears, so many tears, like could not stop crying, and it was really good. Like, it was very cathartic at the time, so I'm kind of grateful it happened. That's a book to make you cry. So the next one is actually Clockwork Princess by Cassandra Clare, and I'm not gonna like spoil anything, so don't worry. And really what made me cry was the epilogue, and it's kind of the same thing as Making Faces. It was just, there were happy tears, sad tears, just emotions. Like, Cassandra Clare, I don't know if I've talked about this before, but she really knows how to end a book, and especially end a series. Like, she knows, a lot of people when they end, the end is so abrupt and you feel like you're left wanting, and I'm never left that way with a Cassandra Clare book. Like, of course I want more of the characters and everything because I love them so much, but not, like, she does a lot of resolution, and she does that in the main part of the book, but also in the epilogue. And the epilogue to this book was just beautiful. It's probably one of the best ones I've ever read. It was just so emotional. Okay, next is a book I read this month, which is at the beginning of the month and feels like it was forever ago, and that's Reason to Breathe by Rebecca Donovan. This whole series was really emotional. I think I talked about that in my review, but this is really the only one that made me cry, if I remember correctly. This is the first book in the series, and the content of this book is more likely to make me cry than the content of the other books, but this definitely made me cry. Not happy tears, many sad tears, many I can't believe people have to go through this tears. The next book, this one was actually kind of hard to pick between two books, and that was If I Stay or Where She Went. But I decided that Where She Went made me feel more emotional, like the Breathing series did, where this one made me cry more. I'm gonna go see the movie, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna bawl my eyes out the whole time. The trailer made me cry when I first saw it, so I'm fairly certain the movie will. But this book made me cry. I think it's beautiful. And again, this was a combination of happy tears and sad tears and just cathartic tears. The last one is Losing Hope by Colleen Hoover. So, so Hopeless made me cry, don't get me wrong, and that's a very emotional book. But this one is just more when it comes to those two things. I think it's because of because this is Hopeless from Dean's perspective, basically, and his story instead of Sky's. Dean's story just touched me in a more like deep way, I think, and him having to deal with his sister and all of that was what made me cry more and connect to more. So, yes. Okay, so those are the top 5 books that made me cry. In the description will be a link to the post where you can find all of the other participants in Top 5 Wednesday if you want to check it out. And thanks for watching. Bye!